Okay, we are now live. Should we go ahead and start then?
Yep.
Okay. Who wants to take number 3?
I'll go.
I'll do it. Okay. Go ahead, Meredith.
Okay. For the next 7 questions, use this information. Number 3, which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? I put the last one. Gender and voting preferences are independent, and gender and voting preferences are not independent.
Yep.
Yes. That's what I put.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Okay. Question 4. What's the equation for computing the degrees of freedom? I put the last one, number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, question number 5. What is the correct choice for degrees of freedom? I have 4.
I have 1.
I have 2.
Okay, here's my thing though, is our totals, those ones aren't supposed to count, right?
Right. Hold on, let me just look up at the... Okay, so we have 2 rows and 2 rows and 3 columns.
Uh-huh.
So wouldn't that be 2 minus 1 times 3 minus 1?
Uh-huh.
Which would be 2 times 1?
Hold on, I'm writing. Maybe I think I totally
We
got it
don't
wrong.
include the total columns, right?
Right. You're right.
I just put it all into SPSS, and it told me there was 1.
And that's what it told you. But if you do the equation,
Okay, I'm writing these
so
down.
we have 2 rows,
Uh-huh.
2 rows, 2 columns. You're going to have 2 minus 1, which is 1. And you're going to have 3 minus 1, which is 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. But why is it giving you that other answer, Jody? Or Meredith? That doesn't. That's
Yeah, this is voting preference, gender. Yeah, degrees of freedom 1. Let me look at the data again, or how I have it in there.
Yeah, because we shouldn't have counted the. Did you put in your totals?
Well, your rows, you have Republican and Democrat. Those are the row or whatever.
And
independent.
Do you have independent?
Did I leave that? I left that off. But it's still telling me 1. I guess because I didn't put that one in. Because I split my screen to do this, and independent was.
Oh,
I know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's funny.
Give me a second, because that's going to change all the rest of my answers for this second.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and input that.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm just re-entering this stuff just to make sure, because.
So you're following along correctly. I understand. Totally is smart.
Okay, then yes, my answer is totally wrong.
In here, I was like, oh, this was easy.
50 and 50.
Right, yes. This time it tells me my degrees of freedom are 2.
Okay.
So I should watch this. Oh, I got all the other stuff right. I wonder why I put 4 in.
Huh.
So, okay.
Okay, now I've got my new chart done. Yeah, degrees of freedom 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for catching
All
that.
right.
I'm dumb. All right, so let me change my answer.
happens.
All right, so that would make. Oh, next one's still okay. Is it my turn or?
I think it's your turn. I think it's your
Okay.
turn,
Yes.
Meredith.
So are the requirements for conducting a chi-squared test for independence met? Yes, there are at least 5 expected counts in each cell.
Yes.
Yes.
That tricked me up a tiny bit, just because of the. I don't know why. I just was like, wait a second.
It's
doesn't look right.
expected, not just observed.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's my turn.
It's you. Yep.
Okay, so number 7. What is the value of chi-squared test of the chi-squared test statistic for this problem? My answer was 16.2.
But we need to do round to the 3 decimals.
Yay! Thank you. Wait. So then.
204.
Oh,
Right.
mine did not-
16.204.
Okay.
That's what I've
That is really helpful. So then my calculator did not round it that far, or like it didn't go that far out. So
That's
that
funny
means
because I did it in the Excel and it did.
okay. 16. I'm glad that you.
Interesting.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of is I don't want it to give me the wrong answer and have it be something little like a decimal, which I'm also afraid of in question 8. Okay. All right. So 16.204 takes it out to 3.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I think it's Jody's turn.
All right, my turn. What is the value of, or the p-value for this problem? I got 0.0003. So it's
3
just 0.
But
Yeah.
so that's what I'm confused. Should we just call it 0 or should we mention the 3? Because it says only the 3 decimals.
I think we
guess
can do
could
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
0.000.
Or just 0.
All right. I just don't want
My turn?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? Okay, just to make sure nothing changed from my answers being different. There is sufficient evidence to suggest that gender and voting preferences are not independent, the first one.
Yes.
Yes. I'm so glad you reread that.
Oh, did you miss a little?
Because I knew it was
Not.
sufficient evidence, and so I put are independent, and nope, she's right.
Yeah. Okay, so number 10, the conditions for conducting a chi-square test for independence are satisfied. True.
Yes. Okay, let's see if I got the degrees of freedom right on this one. I got 4.
Uh-oh, I got 8.
Oh, 8. I got 8. I did get 8.
Okay.
I was like, wait.
Good.
I was looking back over my notes. I'm like, hold on.
Good. Meredith?
Oh, it's me. What is the value of the test statistic for this problem? I have 7.436.
Yes.
Okay, I have 7.44. So, which is
It's rounding for you.
right? Yeah.
Huh, I wonder
Do you know
why
how to
it's
change your
rounding
decimal
for you.
places in Excel?
Do I know how to change it? No, I do not.
So I'm guessing this is for the test. I'm on the Excel thing. If
Okay.
you click on the box where it gives you your test statistic,
Uh-huh.
and then right-click it.
Okay, that little teeny, like in the corner, is that what you mean?
No, just right-click the square
Okay.
and go down to Format Cells.
Okay, why is it not letting me do anything? Okay.
Do you see that?
Uh-huh.
Click
Well,
Format Cells.
Hold on. Wait, it's actually not. Right-click it. What do you mean by right-click? I'm sorry, it's not letting me.
Do you use a mouse or a
I use
touchpad?
a touch
It's
pad.
It's a
Oh, I
Mac,
don't know how to
though,
right-click
right?
on it.
It is a
But
Mac, and it's a
You should
Whatever
be able
gives you
to
to pull
on the
up
right
your
side.
right-click. I don't know how to use touchpads. I hate
Or,
yeah.
or let's
But-
see if there's an edit.
them.
I don't know why I'm. Okay, so you're gonna want me to go to format. So what I'm gonna do is just.
Oh yeah, go to Format.
Uh-huh.
And then go
Cell.
down to Format Cells,
Okay. And
and then
then
just change your decimal places to 3.
number or I don't.
It should already be on number, and then over
Okay.
to the right, there'll be a decimal
Got it.
places, or you can adjust
Got it.
that. Change to 3.
Thank you so much. This is
Was it
awesome.
in a different, was it in R3 or no?
It's defaulted to 2 on mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was on mine as well.
Oh, okay, mine was 3. I got lucky.
Yes, you did. Oh dear. Okay. It actually, I did it for the. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, so you've got the number 12 now, 7.43.
436. Yes. Oh, hooray! That's a relief. Okay. Now, where are we here?
Is it me?
Go back to sure.
Yeah.
For you? I don't know. Okay, the p-value I got for that one was 0.490.
Me too.
That's what I got. I think it is Meredith.
I think it's you, but I can go.
Or,
Oh,
I don't know.
I'll try it. Number 14. Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? I said there is insufficient evidence to suggest that motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location.
That's what I put. Yay, 100%.
Yay. Okay, good.
Okay, so I have a weird question.
Sure.
How do we, because I know we're going to have to decipher between questions, like,
The type of study?
right. So how are we going to decipher if it's for this type of hypothesis test?
Very good
Like
question.
what, like, because this is easy because this is laid out for us.
We know it is in this
Yeah.
unit, right? So we're
Yeah.
busy working on those. That's a good question. Do you have that printout, or did you look at that printout that he gave us that has the 8 different scenarios, and there's one for each of the types of studies that do you know what I mean? From a long time ago. It's like 50, it's like probably 8 pages long.
Yes.
Did you look at that? Because I
didn't
haven't
finish
looked at it. Yeah, I haven't looked at it recently, but I feel like that's what I'm going to use to kind of teach myself to differentiate. And because I can't come up with an example off the top of my head at all.
Right. I can't either. I just want to make sure I had that down, for when I'm
Yeah.
reading it.
Yeah. Well, what are some key words that we would see in this? That's what I think I would look for, is some key words. Like in one, and obviously in most of the categorical, it's going to talk about proportion as opposed to, what is it?
Yeah, this one is like an association or if one thing is influencing the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where the other one was just proportions. Are the proportions similar?
Yeah.
Connection, association, those are words they're using in these questions.
Okay.
For this
I think it's just going to take some review, like looking at some examples, quite honestly, in order to differentiate those, and then see what keywords pop out in these examples.
Yep.
Because I agree, I'm kind of confused. Like, as soon as he throws in things from the past, I'm like, wait a second.
I know. My brain's not thinking about those
I haven't
anymore.
done that in a while. Yeah, I put that one
Right.
out.
Okay.
Hold so much information at once.
Yeah. So going forward, like he said that if we changed our describe the data, or what was our thing, design the study thing at all, then it became void. But obviously I have to take Julius off of there, and he's, I'm sure, not going to punish us for that. But so I'm just wondering, we need to assign things for the parts that Julius was supposed to do.
Well, I was thinking just with us 3, though, we'd still have 30 samples.
Yeah, that's true.
So technically that's still sufficient.
Yeah, definitely. But with regard to take action and make inference, which were the steps that Julius was supposed to write up, we need to do that. I'm fine doing it if you want. I mean, all I do is type while we talk to each other, so I don't mind, unless one of you feels strongly about doing it.
I do not.
I mean, I don't, and it's something that I feel like we could just discuss together like we did for
that was so helpful. If I was doing it on my own, I wouldn't be comfortable, but with each other's input, I think it helps, and I'm fine doing it if you guys want me to.
Yeah, let's just plan on doing it together.